title of the video. This is a tier list of all of the BlazBlue renders. For this video, this is just mainly going to be every character's render from Calamity Trigger to Cross Tag Battle. This will not include artwork from BlazBlue Alternative Dark War or any of the non-fighting games. This is all just from the main C series of games, and then maybe BB Tag also. I might adjust the audio a bit as I record this video, so I apologize if it's a bit ass in that regard. But, let me get all my renders out. Okay. Yeah, I literally, like, downloaded a metric, like, crap ton of these, and I just stuffed them into a folder. And I made this tier list template on TierMaker, which you can actually make your own tier list of all of these. I painstakingly did all of this. And, yeah, so if you end up disagreeing with me, you can always make your own, with your own opinions and whatnot. But anyways, this is all organized in terms of like which characters are in the series. So you have like Ragna, and we got Jin, Rachel, Noelle. I think I should have put Noelle before Rachel, but that's okay. There we go, Tao, everyone from the main games. In the case of BB Tag, obviously there's going to be no Persona 4 Under Night characters. This is just strictly the BlazBlue characters. I figured I'd just put the tag renders in here anyway because it's BB Tag. It's probably the closest thing to a post-Central Fiction BlazBlue that we have right now. Although it's actually just kind of a spin-off, but that's besides the point. Oh my god. Yeah, I organized these wrong. I was pretty tired when I made it. But, anyways, we'll start off with Ragna here. Ragna's Calamity Trigger render. Where is my boy? So we can get this started. Okay. So this is Ragna from Calamity Trigger. We're gonna like... Oh. Okay, full screening doesn't work because I already... So... Already, it's a bit of a basic pose. But it doesn't need to be super fancy. He's standing there. He's got the sword out in front of him. He's got Aramasa out in front of him. I really like the colors on this render. I like the shade of red in particular that's used. I love how it's shaded. I like the way the hair is drawn. It's very nice. It kind of reminds me of how... God damn it, ads! Okay. I skipped an advertisement. Honestly, I need to stop playing music from YouTube. I was gonna have a playlist of all the songs used in this video, because I don't feel like editing all the music, and I just feel like listening to the music as I yap, but... I don't know. If it happens again, which it likely will, I'm just gonna start, like, streaming music that I already have downloaded. I'll probably make, like, a playlist of it or something. But anyways, Ragna here. The colors are extremely nice. It makes the render look really appealing. I don't know if I'll go in depth like this with every single character, but I'm just hyper-fixating on this one in particular because I'm really fond of this render. This is an amazing, like, drawing, an amazing piece of art of Ragna. It's probably one of my favorite renders of Ragna in the entire series. And honestly, just the way that it's drawn, the amount of detail, like the cracks in the sword, his pose, he's got like one of his legs kind of bent, the other kind of it's simple, and it might be a little bit basic, but I feel like there's enough here that makes it really visually pleasing to look at. And for that, I'm gonna put this in... I really want to say S, because this is an amazing fucking drawing. but shoot. This is hard. I'm like tempted to put it in S, but it... You know what? I'm biased, aren't I? I'd say this is an S tier render, easily. I'm just gonna say it's S. If I feel like changing it later, I will. Ragna's Continuum Shift render. Yes, let's get back here. Ragna Continuum Shift. This, I love this pose. This is a really neat dynamic pose. The way he's carrying Aramasa and how his arm is like this. He's got like that going on. The way his little tail things from his coat float around. It's pretty neat. Honestly, this is probably one of my favorite Ragna renders. Also. I don't think any of the Ragna renders in here are, like, bad. There's not a singular bad Ragna render in here. I think I should shuffle this playlist. There we go. There's not a singular bad Ragna render in here. Like, you can't convince me that this is a bad render. Or, I keep saying render, but this is art. Because I think renders, like, would typically apply to 3D models, but this is really good. I like the colors here. I like the way that he's drawn. I think the proportions are pretty neat. I like the sort of painted feeling of this. The way his hair is drawn is really nice. I like his facial expression. I wish we could get the Continuum Shift renders at a higher quality, because them being, like, this, like, small and pixelated does them, like, it does them so dirty. And this is gonna be a recurring theme. I got these images from the BlazBlue wiki. Not the fandom one, but there's another BlazBlue wiki that's separate, that I got these images from. And, yeah. That's where I got them. I don't know what I'm talking about, but basically, great render all around. Now that I kind of think about it, I would move this a little bit down. I would move this little chest strap a little down, kind of closer towards the belt. But other than that, it's really good. Ah, shit, I closed it. Whatever. Pretty easy, also S tier, probably. I'm a little bit biased. I can't think of a singular bad Ragna render. Chrono Phantasma Ragna. Aha. Ah! Get the fuck. There we go. Chrono Phantasma Ragna. Oh god. This is cropped to high hell. You guys probably saw it get really cropped. I'm sorry about that. Here, if you want to see the... Yeah, so there's CT Ragna, and then there's Continuum Shift Ragna. This is what he looks like. Sorry about all the cropping and shit. But it's alright. There you go. You got to see that one, and then here's Calamity Trigger Ragna. And then... This is what we're here for right now. This is Chrono Phantasma Ragna. Okay, so already, pretty dynamic pose for Ragna. He's doing whatever this is, like kind of floating in the air. His tail coat things that are coming out from the back there, like that are flowing, little ends. Like this and this. They're not as dynamically posed, but that's fine. I like how he holds Aramasa behind him. Sort of gives it a bit of a unique silhouette. The legs are separated. I think the Chrono Phantasma ones were done by Mori himself, because this is very much Mori's art style. And I've heard that the Continuum Shift renders, which would be this one, These ones were apparently done by Daisuke. And these are really good. But anyways, back to Chrono Phantasma Ragna. I'm jumping all over the place. I might do this for a while. Until I kind of get into a flow. I'm doing all this unedited, for the most part. Unless if something happens like, the fucking advertisement, but... This is great. This is an amazing render. I actually think the use of color on this is a lot better overall. Because you have much, like... I would assume that, like, Mori did a lot of hue shifting on this, with the hair in particular. I love the way the hair is drawn here. Actually, now that I'm, like, really looking at it... Ooh. Yeah, this might be better than, like... I might just have to put this above... Yeah. This is fucking good, man. Chrono Phantasma Ragna is very good. I think I like this a little bit more than Calamity Trigger Ragna and Continuum Shift Ragna. Continuum Shift Ragna. I need to enunciate. I'm making a video. I need to enunciate. But yeah, it's better than Calamity Trigger and Continuum Shift Ragna. That's all I really have to say. I like the... Oh my gosh, the way the Aramasa is like color. God damn it, again! Okay, we're back. Once more. Actually, you know what? Here, I'm just gonna go into my computer and I'm just gonna do this. I'll be right back. I'm gonna make music. Okay, we're back. I got actual music playing this time. This is just stuff I have saved on my computer, so... Yay! No more advertisements! Screw you, YouTube. That was very poor taste. But anyway. I debated re-recording this thing from the ground up, but I'm just like, nah, I'll just keep going. I decided to move these two renders in particular down. Maybe I'll move one of them back up to S, but I don't know. I think something about Chrono Phantasma Ragna in particular right now is just really speaking to me. Oh my god, it's my wallpaper. Anyways, Chrono Phantasma Ragna in particular kind of speaks to me right now. I think it's just the pose is really good. Like, I used to be kind of miffed on it, but I don't know. I actually kind of really like this. Now I'm like forcing myself to stare at it. Yeah, no, this is pretty lit. This is pretty dope, actually. Yeah, pretty easy S tier, actually. Central Fiction Ragna. I shouldn't have closed that thing, but oh well. CF Ragna. Yay! Oh my god. There you go. This is a really good render. Yuki Kato absolutely cooks with his art for BlazBlue. And I must say, this is probably another S tier. The way that he's posed, the color usage is, yeah, dude. I love in particular the way that like his pants are shaded. The way his pants are colored and shaded are so nice. Like I love like the purples and like the pinks that are like very much in here. I think Ragna's face is one of the better ones out of the Central Fiction renders too. There's a lot of foreshortening. It's really nice stuff. I love whenever they draw Ragna's little tail things kind of flowing out from his coat. I think that's so dope. Yeah, easy S tier. Easy S tier. I actually might like this a little bit more than the Chrono Phantasma render. And then BB Tag Ragna. I'm like adjusting volume, so if it gets a little bit quiet, that's why I'm just playing around with audio settings as I'm recording this. BB Tag Ragna. Oh god. It's actually not that bad. It's one of the better BB Tag renders. It's one of the better BB tag renders, actually. This is pretty good. Yeah, this is pretty good. I actually like this. This is definitely one of the better BB tags. Oh, jeez. I will say the coloring is a little bit... I like this. I think this is kind of cool, the red and black gradient. But... yeah, it's right here, too. But, like, on the whole, I think it's a little bit more dull. The way the hair is colored is pretty cool. I like how it uses a very slightly reddish shade of gray. It's hard to notice, but when you pick up on it, you'll be like, oh, yeah. It's pretty solid, I would say. Do I don't know if I like this a lot more than the Continuum Shift or Calamity Trigger renders. Actually, I'll put the Calamity Trigger render beneath the Continuum Shift one, and then... yeah. I don't think Ragna has a singular bad render. I think they're all good. I think all of Ragna's renders are at least decent. I keep saying renders, but I think all of his character select art is at least good, right? Because even if this is a little bit plain to look at sometimes, and it doesn't help that it's a little bit overused on like Twitter and other like internet places. Like when you look up Ragna the Blood Edge, this is the first thing you see. But I like the pose. It's a nice pose. It's a very dynamic pose. The way Aramasa drawn is really nice. I just think the colors leave a lot to be desired. It's really like... I like the shade of red that they use for like the... I'm guessing it's like a sort of mid-tone for the jacket. I love this shade of red. This is a nice shade of red. The eyes, yeah. All the eyes on the Ragna renders are pretty well drawn. Or not all drawn, but well colored. I like his little smile that he has. It's a very nice face. The hair is pretty good, I must say. I just wish the color usage was better. I think better coloring and maybe shading would have helped this so much more. But it's fucking awesome otherwise. Okay, let's look at some stuff about Jin. I keep thinking, because the music... I can't tell if the music is louder in the recording, or... I don't know. We'll see. Jin! There we go. Jin Kisaragi. Okay, CT Jin. Okay, nice parallel to Calamity Trigger Ragna. He's standing in the opposite direction. Once again, coloring is very nice. I like the pose. He's holding Yukianasa behind him. He's kind of got that arm going on where he's like, yeah, I'm proper. I'm proper, unlike my brother. Yes, look at my pretty face. Look at my pretty face. And my hair. Yes, I bet Tsubaki will like that a lot. It's good. It's really good. I would say this is good. Extremely good. Another A tier render. None of these are really that bad. I think there's gonna be a lot of like at least like A to B tier renders. Yeah. Oh fuck, I closed it. Whatever. There we go. Jin Kisaragi again. I think this is a... Oh, I need to see something. Where's Ragna's Continuum Shift render? Ragna the Blood Age. Ragna the Blood Age. It should be here. Actually, if I just do this... Okay, there it is. I need to see something. God damn it. There we go. Oh yeah, they still kind of like mirror each other. Yeah, they both kind of have that. Yeah, they're holding their weapons with their opposite hands. They're looking in opposite directions. Well, no, they're looking in the same direction, but Jin's legs are kind of going inwards, whereas Ragna's more like outward. At least it's like a line. Like, it kind of goes like this, where Jin's is like more like this almost. Yeah. Continuum Shift Jin is really good. I think this is another really good render. I think all the Continuum Shift renders are gonna be at least good. I might have to, like, redo this entire tier list, because I feel like there's gonna be a lot that I'm just gonna end up putting in S tier, and I don't like that. There's gonna be a lot that I end up putting in S tier, and I don't think I like that very much. Actually, I have an idea. BB Tag Ragna can go in B. It's good, but actually CT. I'm gonna go back to CT Jin. Where's Jin? There it is. Calamity Trigger Jin. Okay, the color usage is nice. It's a little bit flat, but yeah, same. I still like it a little bit. I'll just put it in B. Yeah, this seems about right. And then this one goes in A. Yeah, that looks right. That looks right. That looks right to me. Chrono Phantasma Jin. Let's see. Boy. Dude, Mori's the absolute fucking king of, like, color usage when it comes to BlazBlue artists. Him and Yuki Kato. Oh, man. Look at, like, the hue shifting for, like, the different shades of blue. Like, this is more purplish, whereas this is more like a blue. This is super nice. I think he could have made the skin tones and the hair a little bit more distinct from each other. But other than that, damn, this is good. This is good, dude. This is good. I'd say... low A tier. Yeah, kind of beneath Calamity Trigger Ragna. I think that works. It's really good. Oh, no. This has so much going for it. The color usage is beautiful. The pose really nicely mirrors Ragna. I have to emphasize why I like the fact that Ragna and Jin's artwork kind of like mirror each other is because they're kind of the main rivalry of the series. And I like how they represent that in artwork. But I don't like that face. Well, actually, it's not bad. It's not that horrible when I'm staring at it, but Jin's kind of got bug eyes right here. He's got those bug eyes. He's kind of got bug eyes, you know? He looks like a little bug. But other than that, like, it's pretty damn good. I'd still put it in A. I'd still put it in A. Oh, Jin tag render. Wait. Okay. I actually like this Jin render a lot. At least from a posing perspective, I think it's a very nice pose. The blue in Black Radiant is kind of like the other Ragna BB tag render where it has like red instead of this. I like the gradients. I wish they used them more. It's got that BB tag shading, a lot of detail. It's good. I like this I actually like this a little bit more than Ragna's tag render. Damn, okay. I can't even say there's a singular bad Jin render either. I'll put that above this CT one. Do I want it in B though? Let me look at it again. Let me peek at it again if I can find it. Yeah. Yeah, that seems about right. I think the color usage is a little bit... I think the coloring's a little bit bleh. But it's still fine, I'd say. Alright, we're on the Rachel now. Rachel Alucard. Miss Alucard.
Oh, Ragnar, you're a stupid idiot. I hate you. Ragnar, I think you should be shoved off a cliff. Because you're so stupid and your brain is like bricks.
That's my Rachel Alucard impression. Oh yeah, we got Nago and Guy. It's a pretty nice render. I like how poofy the dress is. I think emphasizing the poofiness of her dress is very cool. I like how Nago's like kind of waving at us. He's got his little paw out. He's just kind of sitting there, man. Like he's just kind of looking at us menacingly, very menacingly. I don't like that. That's spooky. But anyways, yeah, this is good. I'd say it's also B tier. It's not bad. It's pretty good. I would put it above. No, I think where it is fine. It's not particularly amazing. Alright, Rachel from BlazBlue, Continuum Shift. Alright, let's see. Rachel Alucard. This render is also very nice. Guy's a lot more expressive here this time around. He's much more expressive. Nago lost his little paw, but that's fine. Rachel having her back turned is an interesting choice, but it's not a bad choice. It works out. Usually when you have like fighting game character select portraits, I don't think you see a lot of characters with their backs turned to the camera, but I think it works in Rachel's case because you see enough of her character design. Like again, dress is really poofy. I like how her dress is drawn very poofy. Her pigtails are kind of like, I think that's what they are. I don't know. Her little hair is like kind of swooping. I like that. Her bunny ears are out, and then Nago's umbrella kind of adds to a bit of a silhouette. I like it. I like it a lot. I actually like it more than our CT render. Low way. Yeah, low way. Seems right. And then, ooh, this is a good one. This is a very good one. Color usage is amazing, like always on the Chrono Phantasma renders. Rachel, I like the pose. I like how she has her arm out. She's holding Nago as an umbrella, and Guy's just behind her. She's smiling. I think she's like smiling. It's funny. Her dress isn't as poofy as before, but I'm okay with that. It still has little frills along the edges of it. Yeah, this is pretty cool. This is really cool. I like the coloring on this a lot. I think if Jin had this like his hair was like closer to this, I feel like Jin's render would have looked a lot better. But unfortunately, that is not the case. Also A tier. Very good posing. I'd put it above her Continuum Shift render. I'll move her Continuum Shift render down back to B, but this is very good. I like it a lot. It's very nice. There's a hole right there. I don't know what that is. But yeah, it's good. Very good. Good shit. And then... oh, no. Okay. Well, firstly, the coloring is amazing. CF Rachel. Coloring's amazing. Nago, I like how Nago's just kind of chilling. He's a lot more expressive. He's got his little wings out, his feet. It's funny. Rachel, I like her pose. It's very proper. kind of fits her. The frills are a lot more kind of emphasized. I like that. Very daintily holding on to the umbrella. It doesn't look like it's... I'd have to compare it to the other... Yeah, she doesn't quite look like she's holding onto the umbrella properly. She just kind of has it between her, like her pointer finger and her, like, thumb. That looks kind of weird, dude. That's weird. I don't like her face very much. I get it. Rachel's, like, 1,000 years old or something, but... I don't know, it's a little bit uncanny after, like, seeing her so long as, like, oh yeah, it's this little, like, vampire girl, you know, for, like, most of the series, and then you just see, like, this Barbie doll face. It's not a bad expression, though. I like the expression. It's very fitting for her. But I can't quite describe what's wrong with her face. It's not horrible. It's good. On the whole, it's not bad. I'd put it in B. Below. I'd put it above CT rate. No. No, I think the face kind of ruins it for me. Cross tag battle Rachel. Wow. Oh god, this is really mid. Oh no, this is mid. This is actually kind of mid. Look at her dress. It's not even that, like, poofy. The purple gradients are nice. I like the gradients on the BB tag renders, but they don't use them enough. They're just in very specific, small locations. You can barely notice them. Here's Guy staring into our souls again. I don't like that very much. Nago, I don't... he's just kind of staring at us. Rachel... I like the pose that Rachel's in. She's holding her umbrella properly, at least. Or, Nago in this case. Yeah, because Nago's the umbrella. It's good overall. It's good. It's not bad. But it's kind of mid. It's actually mid. It's not bad, but it's mid. This might be the first, like, C-tier render. The pose is nice. I do like the pose. I like the way that she holds out her hand and she looks at you smugly. That is a very Rachel Alucard thing to do. But... Oh, the bunny ears. Yeah, I like that. You know what? I kind of like I like how the ears are drawn. That's cute. It's adorable. I like how they both kind of flow into, like, a similar-ish direction. Like, they're all kind of, like, leaning to the right. I like that. The bow tie is well drawn. It's just, her dress isn't frilly enough. But I do like the smug look. I think that's hilarious. You know what? No, it's gonna stay in C. It's staying in C. We're gonna go look at Noelle now. Because she's next. She should have been the third character. Well, I just went in order of the things on here. Alright, Noelle Vermillion. Let's see. CT Noelle. Noelle. Noellers. Noelle. I like her CT render. I like her CT render. It's very nice. The foreshortening on the gun's really cool. The perspective's very nice. Oh my goodness, the way that her glove... Yeah, it looks like... That's cool, I never noticed that before. I'm gonna notice a lot of things I haven't seen before. The folds in the clothing are very nice. Her facial expression's pretty nice. It looks timid, but not, like, super timid. She's kind of like, I'm not really sure about this. Are you sure you want to, like, play as me or something, dude? I don't think I want to be fighting half of these people, you know? And it fits her character in Calamity Trigger. The shading's really nice. Oh, wait. The little, like... Oh, dude, that's cool. I like the way that her little, like, shoulder pad... Not shoulder pad, but the things on her arms that are connected, the little ribbons connected to her arms. I like the ribbons. I love the way the little ribbons on her arms are drawn. I like the way that they curl around and flow. It's very nice. Skirt. Yeah, skirt looks nice. The hair coming out from underneath the helmet's very nice. The eyes are nice. Very good expression on her face. She does... I'm not over that. Like, Noelle just looks like she's like, why am I here? Please God. Please God, somebody help me. Please God, somebody save me from the hell I'm about to endure. Like, she looks like she knows what she's in for. And she's just like, Mori, why would you do this to me? But, you know, Bulwark's nice. I like the way that she holds a Bulwark. She has one of them out, one of them down. Pretty nice. Good render. Am I biased enough to put it... Am I biased towards Noelle enough to put it in a tier that's above B tier? No, but I'm gonna put it over CS, Rachel. Speaking of CS, I like this render a lot. I don't know what this pose is supposed to be, but it's cool. I like the way that she holds her guns. Her facial expression is very nice. I like her little expression on her face. She looks like she's a little bit more determined, which, you know, fits her character progression. The ribbons being, you know, flowing and stuff, that's extremely cool. The way she holds Bulwark, that's cool. This is a really weird pose, though. She's, like, bending her body, like, towards you like a weird, like, centipede. It's not bad, but it's, like, it looks a little weird, because it's, like, this is supposed to be her rear end, right? It feels fucking weird for me to say, but, like, this is, like, right? This is supposed to be, like, her, like, behind view, right? Because you see, okay, this is the back of her foot, the back of her legs, and then, you know, her back, and then she just, like, turns towards you, and, like, her arm is, like a little broken. Oh god, this is weird. The more I look at this, the more weird I'm like, what the fuck is this? It's not bad, but it's weird. Oh, well, why? It's not bad. It's good. It's but it's so weird. I don't like it. I don't like it now that I really look at it. The coloring's always going to be really nice, though. I love the color selection. I love the use of hue shifting. Foreshortening on... Yeah, the foreshortening is really nice on, like, these little ribbon parts right here, especially. One of her arms looks a little bit... I can't tell. Is it, like... Is that how arms actually, like, bend? Because I think... I don't know, it looks like she's, like, broken her arm. It looks a little weird to me. I could be wrong, but I just can't unsee it. You know? Her other arm? Okay, fine. This one... What happened here? I don't know. I'm not an anatomy expert, so maybe someone else could, like... be like, oh yeah, Noelle's anatomy here is actually right. You can actually bend your... Because it's the thing, you can actually bend your torso. Maybe not to, like, this extent, but you can at least bend it in comparison to your... I don't know if I would be the best example, because I'm trying to do it right now. You can kind of get away with it. You know what? You can kind of get away with this. You can kind of get away with it. It still looks a little bit weird, but I get the intention. I respect it. I don't know, this is weird. I still think it's weird. Just because of the way that she's posed. It doesn't feel supernatural, but it's cool. And you can kind of get away with exaggerating certain things with, like, anime and whatever. It's not going above B tier, though. I'll put it, like, here. Maybe up here. No. Above, tag Rachel is good. Now we get to the real shit. We get to real shit. Chrono Phantasma Noelle, this is awesome. This is actually awesome. Let's see. The way that I'm trying to like make this in a way that's that way. Yeah, the way that she reaches for Bulwark, and then she has her other arm like holding onto Bulwark, and it's like down here, and then her facial expression is very nice. It's a very Noelle-esque expression. It's very kind of like, oh. It's a lot less timid looking, which is, you know, works for her character progression. I like how her ribbons are moving all over the place. This is her redesign in Chrono Phantasma. The holsters for Bulwark are awesome. I like the way the belt is drawn. Color usage is absolutely beautiful. Again, like, with the blonde hair, like, they could have made Jin's hair, like, less, like, white looking. Because Jin's hair is really pale, and I get it's supposed to kind of be like that, but, like, it's supposed to be a lot more of a, like, a platinum blonde, I think, but, like, at least you can tell Noelle's hair apart from her skin, right? But this looks good. The little tie, yeah. The way her little, like, cape, I think this is a weird cape thing, I don't know. The way this flows about is really cool. Honestly, yeah, this is pretty solid contender for S tier. Solid contender for S tier, but it's like, do I want to put that there? I want to be conservative with my S tier choices. A is good. It would be good in A. It'd be good in A, I think. Yeah, it'd be good in A. We'll do that for now. But it feels wrong. I'm gonna put it in S anyway, because it's good. I love Noelle's renders, like, starting from Chrono Phantasma. This one? Oh my goodness, man. This is such a neat, dynamic pose. Look, the way that she's kind of, like, looks like she's jumping. Her little ribbon things are moving around again. Is the playlist starting from the beginning again? Yes, it is. I might add more songs to it. I'll be right back. Okay, I added some more songs. Yeah, I'm gonna do this a couple more times probably. Sorry about that. Might have to edit some parts out in post-production, but, yeah. Oh my goodness. The facial expression. She looks so angry. I love it. She's like,
I'm sick of this shit. Mori, why do you keep putting me through this?
yeah, she looks pretty pissed. It's kind of funny. I like that. The way she holds Bulwark is really cool. I love this. I like the way she holds it like that. She holds, yeah. This is a goated render. This is S tier. This is S tier. This is probably better than her default one. Yeah, this is better. This is the best one. This is probably, I like it more than Chrono Phantasma Ragna. Noelle in Chrono Phantasma. Yeah, that's sick. That's awesome. I love this one. Let's see, okay, there we go, CF Noelle. If this isn't one of the best renders on the goddamn planet, I don't know what is. The way she holds her, like, Bulwark, the way she's, like, standing. They could have done a really basic pose, and this is a very simple pose, but I think the way that she holds Bulwark with her arms crossed, and the way that her legs are crossed, and her little ribbon things are still kind of, like, floating around. Like, she's very confidently, like, postured, too. Which also is, like, character growth. The anatomy is really good here. Like, this is probably my favorite Noelle render. Like, one of my favorite Noelle renders. Her facial expression. I'm just gonna look at this. I can't tell what emotion this is supposed to be, but it's not bad. It's a good expression. Her eyes are appropriately big. Yeah, it's a good drawing of her face. I would have done something maybe a little bit different with, like, her facial expression. I can't tell if she's, like, smiling or if she's just kind of like regular, kind of like neutral face. But the coloring's really nice. Yuki Kato's coloring is amazing. Yeah, good shit. Good shit. Easy S tier. And then a Noelle, also really good. The way that she holds Bulwark. I don't think I like this one as much as her regular CF render. But it's a really dynamic pose. Why is Bury the Light playing? I might get copyrighted for that. Okay, there we go. It's a good render. Good coloring, good everything. Yeah, I like it. I like the way that it looks. I like how she's posed. I like the way that, like, she looks like she's ready to, like, down to throw hands or something. Foreshortening on Bulwark is really nice. The way her ribbons... Oh, actually... This is still S tier. This is still S tier. Do I like it more than CF Ragna? Yeah, probably. They're interchangeable. Yeah, this is an amazing one. This is amazing. This is peak. This is peak R, but this is also peak. Cross tag battle Noelle. They got the BB tag gradients again, with this time doing like a kind of a tealish color. It's good. The way her little ribbons float around, it's nice. She's not... Well, no, she has a finger there. She's holding on the Bulwark. It's a nice little pose. We look at her face. I love this facial expression for Noelle. Kind of gives off like a shy or reserved kind of look. I like it a lot. I like the way her little cape thing floats around. This might be one of the better BB tag renders, honestly. It's a very nice pose. Fits her as a character. Very in character for her. The hair flowing. Oh yeah, the hair. I like the way the hair flows. Yeah, this is better. This might be the first BB tag render to get like into A tier, honestly. I don't think it's as good as her other renders. I don't think it matches the level of pure fucking aura that I don't think it matches this in terms of aura. I think this is peak Noelle aura. This is peak Noelle Vermilion aura. I also like the way her hair is drawn in the CF render. That's very nice. Taukaka is next. Taukaka is next. So let's open that. Taukaka. Tao hungry. Tao wants to bother a homeless man for food. This is kind of it. It's not bad. It fits her character. She looks fun. No. Why is there so much shit? Why? Oh, okay. I gotta clean my room. Tao looks nice. It's not the best render of her, but it's passable. It's a solid B tier, maybe. It's better than... I don't know, it feels kind of generic. Yeah, I don't really have much to say on this one. Coloring is nice. Anatomy is nice. I like how she has one of her claws right there. A little goofy little smile. It's very much Taukaka, but there's not a lot going for this one. It's just kind of like, hey, Mori, you should draw Taukaka for the character select. And he's just like, ugh, fine. Hi, Terumi. This one's also really weird. I might have lied when I said there might not be a bad Continuum Shift render. This one's also weird, like Noelle's. Her legs bending. I think this might be the one Tao render I dislike. I kind of dislike this render. I'm gonna put that in C tier. Maybe, yeah. I don't know, it's weird. I get it, it's supposed to be funny, but... I don't know, it feels wrong to me. Something about it feels wrong. Chrono Phantasma Taukaka. This is actually probably one of the better ones. Let's see. Coloring's really nice. Her pigtails are kind of all over the place, so it's very nice. She's jumping around. This is a lot more fun render. This is a lot more appealing. Do I like it more than CT Noel? Yes, I do. Actually, no, I don't like it more than CT. I'm biased towards Noel. I'm sorry. I think right there is fine. I think in B tier is fine. It's great. It's a good pose. It's very dynamic. Actually, you know what? I lied. A tier. Yeah, that feels about right. Well, yeah. Well, no, it's B tier. I don't feel comfortable putting it up there. CF Tao. Dude, this is so fun. I love her little... I love how she has her little arm up. I don't like how her back is turned, but I like how she's, like, looking like she's just prancing around doing dumb things. Looks like she's about to beg a homeless man for food. Tail, little pigtails. I don't know why the pigtails couldn't have been more of a yellowish color, but it's fine. I like how her face is drawn. I like how her eyes kind of actually glow. Yeah, that's funny. I'll put that in A. That one I'll put in A. That's a very funny Tao render. Not much needs to be said. Not much needs to be said. Tiger. Okay. Well, he's big. He's big, and he's scary. I like the emphasis on his arms, his big arms, his big stature. I especially love the muscle definition. I love how like fucking roided out he is. I love how roided out this guy is. I keep dropping F-bombs like they're like just casual, but I love this. I wish the pose was less generic though. Coloring's nice though. The shading's really nice. It's very nice. I'll put it in like B tier. Do I like it more than Noel? Probably. I do like it a little more than Noel's actually. I'll overcome my bias for Noel. Let's see. Okay, this one's awesome. This one is awesome. It screams like old Capcom Juggernaut. It screams old Capcom Juggernaut to me. I love this. I love this so much. He's the emphasis on like his shoulders being higher than the rest of his body, including his head. His arms being raised. He looks appropriately large. Very appropriately large. The coloring's really nice. The shading, whereas painting looks very painted. I love that. I love the facial expression. It looks a lot more like, I wouldn't say angry, but just more like strong. And that's what he is. It's very big and strong. You can kind of easily make out a bit of a square from this, which is good shape language. Yeah. This is an easy A tier. I actually like this a lot more than CT Radka. This is very creative. I love that. I love CS Tiger. Chrono Phantasma Tiger. Okay. What am I looking at here? So it's not bad. Kind of a neutral expression on his face, but whatever. Foreshortening's nice. Makes him look a little less big and intimidating, though. The way his hand is in front of everything else is nice. You get to see how big he is. Good muscle definition. Yeah, I don't like it as much as CS Tiger, but I do think it's a lot more interesting than CT Tiger. But like, I'm gonna keep Noelle right there, actually, yeah. I don't think it's quite A tier, but I think it's nice. Again, coloring, really nice. He looks like a walking square, which is nice, but it just kind of gets in the way of his silhouette. Like, he's not that easily recognizable. He's just a big blob. And then he has, like, feet and then, like, a head. I don't like this render very much. CF is a massive hit or miss. I think this is probably, like, the one, like, C-tier render. Oh, BB tag Tiger, though. This is nice. This is really nice. This might be one of the few other BB tag renders that's really good. Again, the gradient's a lot more subtle, actually. It's a little bit of a tan color. But I love the pose here. He's big, and he's imposing and intimidating. He's got a big, tough, like, look on his face. He's got veins bulging out of his arm. It's very detailed. I actually used to not like the detail on the BB tag art, but the more I look at it, the more I'm beginning to really appreciate it. Yeah, this is good. This is really good. This is good shit. Honestly, solid A tier. Solid A tier. I'll put him above. Yeah. That seems about right to me. It seems about right. Alright. Now it's time for Arakune. And things are kind of gonna speed up from here, because there's not... or at least... No, not from here. When we're done with the Calamity Trigger characters, it's gonna speed up a bit. CT is really just the majority of, like everyone that's been in the series since Calamity Trigger is gonna be, like, the majority of it. Okay, Arakune. Okay. So, first things first, it's weird. I like it. I like how the bone kind of visibly protrudes from his body. And it, like, weirdly deforms it. Oh god. Yeah, it's pretty creepy. I think CT's style really lends itself to Arakune because of just how weird and creepy Arakune is, and CT's art style is kind of like palish. This is probably some of the best color usage I've seen from Calamity Trigger so far. You could see like the little eyes from the thing staring at you. That's creepy. Little teeth on him. Yeah, this is Arakune. Little cracks in his mask. Yeah, this is good shit. This is really good. Like, I'll put it. Yeah, this looks right. And then CS Arakune. Ooh, wow. Wow, this is okay. I love the composition of this. I like how there's a big bone arm right here at the front, and then the rest of his body is all down here. Yeah, this is good. I don't know. Do all the characters? I don't know. Arakune in particular has like a red outline, but this works. I like this. It's all. This not really much I need to say. The colors aren't as vibrant, but I feel like it works in his case because he's mostly just a black mass. Like a black crimson mass of like Seether and body parts and weird shit. I like the fingers here. I love the fingers. I think the fingers here are really cool. It's B tier. A lot more dynamic of a pose. I want to look at Tager's CT render again really quickly. So, let's see what this looks like. Yeah, this could go a lot lower, actually. But it's hard carried by, like, the muscles in, like, the anatomy. I think the pose is kind of lame. But I'll move it down a bit. I'll move it down here. Yeah, this looks a lot more right. Chrono Phantasma, or can I? This is probably my least favorite Arakune. He's just a blob. They don't do anything really super interesting with him. I like the color usage. It's actually the color usage. It's not as deep of a red, but it's good. It's purplish, which works. I think the bones coming out of his body, it's a little underwhelming. I like the big creepy smile, but it's just a blob. Coloring and shading is really nice though. Coloring and the shading is really nice. I like how he looks weird. Not weird, but I like how I like the coloring and the shading of it, but the pose and the shape of it, it could be better. It leaves a lot to be desired. I might actually put this in C tier. That's really underwhelming for Chrono Phantasma render. Okay, this one's sick. This one's really sick. It's not my favorite one, but I love the color usage on Arakune here. He's like corrupted by like red, and he's got a bunch of bones coming out of him. It's not the best Arakune, but I really like the color usage. I think it hard carries. I think the bones are a lot more visible this time. It looks creepy. He's kind of like leaning over like he's kind of dying. It's cool. I like the little drip coming off of him. Yeah, this is good. This is really good. The red outline. Yeah, this is good. This is really good. I don't like it enough to justify putting it I'll put it right here. And then I might actually put this up here. Yeah, I think BB Tag Noel go up here. They kind of no diff this Ragnar render. I had him in S tier originally, but I think he just went down a whole bunch. It's good, but I feel like it's gonna get outshined by a bunch of these other character renders like really soon. Wow, we're almost already an hour in. But we're on the Lychee. We can go on the Lychee Fei Ling. Let's see. Calamity Trigger, Lychee! Okay. So, again, it has that sort of CT, like, everybody's in a sort of basic pose, but it's not bad. I like the way that she carries her little dress, or not little dress, I like how she carries the tail of her dress using her, like, wrist right here. And it kind of, like, yeah, I like that. I like how she carries that with her hand. Or not hand, but her arm. Her hair is really nicely drawn. It's appropriately long. I would have done more with that, personally, if I were drawing this, but that's fine. Staff, good. I like her facial expression. I think this might have actually been Bori drawing all the CT renders too, because this very much looks like his art style. Cute little panda in her hair. Legs crossed in front of her, very nice. Very pretty. It's good. It's a good render. It's not the best render, but it's good. I would put it right there. Okay. This is awesome. I love the way she holds her staff. Her hair is actually like flowing around doing more. The tail of her dress is like flowing around more. She's in a lot more of a dynamic pose. Yeah, this is a lot more interesting, and I like her little expression. Her eyes are kind of like looking at you, like, hey, yeah, I know, I'm pretty, I'm hot. Like she knows she is the shit here. Yeah, that's honestly an S tier. That's honestly S tier. That is very S tier. That is very S tier. To be entirely unbiased. Chrono Phantasma Lychee. Ooh, this is also very good. Again, I love what they're doing with her like tail thing that from her dress. That is so cool. I love how they always use that. Her staff, yeah, that's great. Her hair's flowing around a lot more. She looks a little bit angrier, but that's fine. You know, I mean, considering her position in the narrative that she's trying to like save Roy, who became Arakune. Yeah, this works. It fits her. She does a lot of crazy things. Coloring is amazing as always. Yeah, the easy A tier. Easy A tier. Easy A tier. Do I like it more than BB Tag Noel? I think I do. Oh, that would have been so bad. CF Lychee. I don't know if I like this one very much. Actually, no, it's still good. They don't do as much with her little tail thing. She's holding the staff. I like how she holds her staff. Her hair flows around. Okay, you know what? This is good. The coloring's really nice too. Let me get back here actually really quickly. Yeah. Her facial expression, she seems a bit serious. She's like, okay, we're in the end game now. Doomsday's happening and all this crazy shit or something. Looks good. I like it. Coloring's amazing. Yeah, this is definitely... yeah, Lychee doesn't have a singular bad render. I'd say... also A tier. But she goes above Chrono Phantasma Jin. And now we can get to Bang Shishigami. Okay, this render is fucking awesome. He's got his arms crossed, his scarf is all torn up, it's like flowing. He's got the big prideful smirk on his face. Yeah, this is good. This is good stuff. This is a pose that Bang Shishigami would strike. This is easily one of the best Calamity Trigger renders. I'd put that above Arakune. I might move CT Arakune down though. I think the CS one is a lot more interesting of a pose. Sorry, I'm just reordering some stuff. Honestly, this should just go back down to the B tier. Oh, but like the creepiness of it. That's right. That's right. It's the creepiness of it. Okay. But Bang. Yeah, this works. This is good. CS Bang. I like it. I like how he's got the come at me bro looking hand thing. Muscle definition's very nice. His little scarf isn't as torn up, but it's more torn up on the ends here. It's nice. The coloring's amazing. His hair is really well drawn. I like his facial expression. Yeah. B tier. B tier. Very low B tier, or very high B tier. Wouldn't quite say it's A, but it's great. Oh, yeah, this is the shit right here. Yeah, this is Bang Shishigami. He's got that hero smirk. He looks like, he's like, oh yeah, I'm the hero of Ikagura. Muscle definition, great. Foreshortening with the arm is absolutely awesome. He looks like he's in like an anime. He looks like he's about to like looks like he's in like a Dragon Ball like fight pose or something. It's very cool. His scarf like flows around in like a bit of a circle. It's really nice. His legs are spread out. Yeah, this is A tier. This is A tier. This is like borderline S. This is borderline S. This is good. This is good, man. This is good. I don't spend a lot of time like looking at these extensively, but this is good, man. This is good. This is awesome. I love this. I love this render. I love Bang Shishigami. I like the big nail on his back. Retenjo. Yeah, Phoenix Retenjo. Yeah, this is great. We're gonna come back here. And I'm gonna shuffle this playlist so that it's not the same songs. Oh wait, it is on. Never mind. We're good. We're good. C, F, CF Bang is very good. Sorry, I just opened like 2 other applications. Just checking my Discord notice. But this is very good also. He's in a kind of an action pose. Actually, I think the way the legs are positioned is a little bit weird now when I look at it, but scarf's really nice, the way it like flows around him. He's yelling. It's a very shonen protagonist thing to do, which I like about Bang. His hair is flowing. His arms, I like how he's got a closed fist and then he's got that fist. Muscle definition's nice. It's A tier. It's A tier. It's not like Chrono Phantasma Bang where he's like this. This is so peak. But this is good. This is good. This is also really good. This shit is peak though. Holy hell. Holy hell, man. Alright, we're on the Carl. This is probably one of the best CT renders ever. For a small child who gets his eye ripped out, yeah, he's got aura. He's got aura right here. This is like peak aura. He's in this pose, like right here. Carl's like striking this pose right here. He's got his legs like spread. He's got his hands in front of him. His cape is like flowing behind him. His facial expression's like, yeah, don't mess with me. And then like Nirvana or Ada is behind him like a freaking JoJo stand. Like, how can you not think this is cool? Like, say what you will about Carl as a character. I don't really particularly care for him as a character, but this shit is awesome, man. That's like A tier. This is like the coolest, like, Calamity Trigger render, probably by far. This is by far like the coolest Calamity Trigger render. Cause like, look at him, dude. He's just like standing there. He's got his arms out. He's got like the dude. Like, yeah. They cooked. Yeah, not much needs to be said. I think the colors could have been a little bit more vibrant, but it's the pose is great. The pose is amazing, man. I think the pose kind of just hards carries. Shading's really nice. It's got all of the really good points of the Calamity Trigger renders. Just great all around. Not super vibrant, but that's fine. Hi, Celica. CS Carl. This is fine. This is good, actually. I like how vibrant it is. Nirvana, Ada is still behind him like a JoJo stand. He's a lot less sure of himself from the looks of it here. But it's good. You know, he's got like those dorky shorts on. Looks like a nerd magician. You know, it's good. It's not as good as his Calamity Trigger render, but it's still pretty good. I'd say it's still pretty solidly an A tier just because of the way he's posed. I like it more than CF Bang. Actually, CF Bang should go above Jin. Chrono Phantasma Rachel should go. Yeah, that looks right to me. Yeah, that looks about right. Maybe... I don't like putting things above CT Ragna. Yeah, right there's fine. Carl can hang out with Big Brother Bang Shishigami. He'll take good care of him. Bang Shishigami's always reliable. This has significantly less aura. Nirvana's just in this pose behind him right here. It's fine. Carl is a lot more... See, he's trying to aura farm, but Ada looks like she's just trying to get a little, like, picture, and she's like, come on, dude, are you fucking serious? Come on, Carl, you gotta stop doing this, man. And Carl's just like, no! I need the clip! It's good. It's good, just not quite what I want. It's kind of in that same realm of, like, CS Bang, where it's like, you get what's supposed to be happening, but it's just, it doesn't look nearly cool enough. Again, it is a Chrono Phantasma render, so the coloring's really nice. Actually, his cape kind of bleeds into Ada a bit. They kind of use the same purples. I don't know about that. They use the same shades and colors. Well, that's fine. Yeah. CF Carl. Oh god. What? Okay. Okay, I like how her arm's out and, like, kind of near him to protect him. That's very sweet. You're a very good older sister for that, Ada. She's looking at her hand. Honestly, Ada's probably the most interesting thing here. Carl just looks like, he's like, oh, I'm a little baby. I'm a sweet, innocent baby. And then there's, like, evil and intimidating horse. It's good. I like the coloring. Again, CF, anything, like, from here on out, I'm just gonna be, like, rating the poses in, like, particular things I like about the renders itself, because I think there's a lot more to say there. But he looks a lot more timid, which is not true. He wants Relius dead. Why is he looking like he's like, oh, please don't hurt me! I'm 10! Don't hurt me! Don't blow up my Minecraft house! Like, oh, why is he like that? It's good, though. I mean, it's still good. I'd say it's above his Chrono Phantasma render, at least. It's, like, kinda... it just edges him out. Yeah, high B's good. Alright, we get to Hakumen now. Pull up. I have an idea. I don't think I have the first Susanoo saved, though. We have Susanoo too. Well, now that I talked about it, I'm just gonna... Here, let me just Google it. Let me just YouTube it and hope that there's no advertisement right before it. Yes, there is, but I caught it in time, so you can't hear it. You can't hear it. Okay, here we go. Okay. So, Hakumen. Okay, let's see here. I love this run. Oh, wait, no. Despite him just kind of standing around like this, I think this is very cool. I wish he could have done more with the sword. I did a little bit thinking before I even started recording this video, but we're gonna turn that down. I think Hakumen could have done more with the sword here. The way his hair is drawn, it's really nice. I like the way his hair kind of flows. He looks cool. It's kind of basic, though. I wish they did more of the sword. It's kind of a disappointing Hakumen render, but other than that, it's good. B tier. Generic, but it works. I'll put him below, like, Taokaka. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of... It's good, but it's whatever. This one's awesome. This one is sick. The hair, again, flowing everywhere. Hakumen's menacing. Evil and intimidating horse. Yeah. Yeah, this is great. The way he holds Okami, very nice. The Okami's the sword. Yeah, this is awesome. This is pretty awesome. It's a bit of a weird Hakumen pose, but I like it. I like it. It's... I don't know if it's quite A tier. I'm gonna move Jin's C, F render down. I like that. I like that a lot. I think it's so cool. I think Hakumen is our Lord and Savior. Yeah, not much else needs to be said here, aside from the obvious things. Like, I like the colors. Actually, the colors here are a little bit more dull than... Well, not dull, actually. It's still pretty vibrant. For being black, white, mostly, like, for being mostly black and white, like, it's pretty vibrant. This is probably one of my favorite Hakumen renders. He's holding the sword behind his back, which is something that he does really regularly. His hair flows around a lot more. Yeah, evil and intimidating horse. Yeah, I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. It's good. It looks great. It's amazing. I love it. Could have been more dynamic of a pose, but it's great. A tier. And then, this is probably the best Hakumen render. This is the best Hakumen character select art. Bar none. I'm gonna turn it down so I don't hear it as loudly, but I'll probably turn it up in the OBS. It's good. It's really good. It's good. I like the color usage. I wish the hair was a bit more of a distinct color, but whatever. The gradients are really nice. The posing is really good. I love the pose in particular. The way he has Okabe kind of like follow his arm and then go under his armpit, presumably, is very cool. It's very cool. Sorry, I burped. I just ate pizza not too long ago. But... Oh my god, how do I get water in my eye from drinking it? How does that happen? How does water, like, jump into my eye when I'm trying to drink it and whatever? Hakumen's cool. He looks great. This is my favorite Hakumen render. Easy A tier. I wouldn't say S tier, but it's borderline S tier, just like Chrono Phantasma Bang. Very good. Cross tag battle Hakumen. Shoutouts to that Steam notification. It's good. It's a good Hakumen render. I like this pose a lot. This is probably one of the better Hakumen renders. The way he actually holds the sword is really nice. Okami, his hair kind of flows behind him. Very reminiscent of, like, Zero from, like, Mega Man. Very nice. Reminds me of, like, the X5, like, art for Zero. I could probably dig that up, actually, just to show you what I mean. We're gonna go into Nisk. Very reminiscent of X5 Zero. Yeah, right, this one, right? Very reminiscent of this, to me at least. I'm just making connections to other things that I know. But very reminiscent of this, you know? Like, it's that same sort of energy. You know, kind of looks like it. It looks pretty close. It reminds me of that. It's very nice. I like it. I like it a lot overall. It's very nice. A tier. I like it a lot more than his Chrono Phantasma one. I like it more than... I mean, it's got the BB tag sort of, like, coloring, which is a little bit dull, but his hair is a different color overall. It's very nice. The gradients, I think, are, like, kind of a blue, like a weird grayish blue. It's very nice. I like it. It's good. It's very good. Very good. Very good. And then we got New 13. Now, We don't need to listen to Susanoo anymore. We're done with that for now. And then we're gonna do New 13 in just a minute. Okay. We don't need you, Hakumen, right now. We'll come back to you later, maybe, if I want to, like, rearrange this a little bit more as I go, but, let's see. New 13. Miss I Broke Calamity Trigger herself. Okay, this is definitely one of the more interesting CT renders. She looks very decrepit, which is a fact about New that I like a lot. Her hair is really messy. Her eyes, you can kind of like see like a distinct kind of like, I don't know if that's like an actual like bag underneath her eyes, but her eyes are kind of uncanny. Very pale skin. I think this is another, I think this is like kind of like Arakune. I think the very like washed out colors of, I mean, not about washed out, but the very not saturated colors of Calamity Trigger fit, like they kind of lend themselves to New, kind of like how they do to Arakune. Kind of helps with the settling the, oh, this is slightly creepy. The way the Murakumo is behind her is drawn is really nice. This is the Murakumo unit itself. She's a prime field device. The Murakumo is the thing that she puts on. But you could still use Murakumo unit to refer to her. I felt like dropping this random tidbit of BlazBlue lore. I don't think anybody really cares about that, but she herself is the prime field device, and the Murakumo unit is her weapon, and that's how she gets her armor. Her armor is this. This is what becomes her armor behind her, and that's the Murakumo unit. But I could have explained that a lot better, a lot more concisely. But yeah, point is, it's a nice render, very nice. It's kind of also got Calamity Trigger. Her toe, she has like little like blue toenail polish. That's cool, actually. I really like that. Yeah, her fingernails are blue also. I don't know if that's the case in game, but that's really awesome, actually. It's really cool. I wish they did that more. I would say that's like A tier. Yeah. This one's nice. This is really weird in comparison to the other Calamity Trigger renders, though. She's a lot brighter, but she kind of has that same sort of like shading going on. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's not the best, but it's not bad. I wouldn't say it's the best new render. She looks like a robot. I like how her legs are kind of detailed. She has all the blades behind her. It looks very nice. Patterns. Yeah, this looks good. Not as good. It's kind of like in that same tier of like Hakumen, though. Like, it's good, but it's kind of whatever. Now that I really look at it. Yeah, it's okay. Continuum Shift New. She was actually not playable in that game. I'm pretty sure she was only reserved as, well, she's playable, I think, but she's supposed to be like unlimited lambda. This is good. Also very good. I like the blue fingernails. They still have the blue nail polish and everything. A lot more dynamic of a pose. Murakumo unit behind her is really good. Her hair is a lot more flowy. I like her cape, the way it flows a lot more. Yeah, this is just better. This is just better. This is better than her standard CT render. I put them next to each other. Yeah, this seems about right. I like the way her eyes are drawn. I like her facial expression. She looks very, like, nonchalant, which makes sense, considering how she's kind of robotic until she sees Ragna, and she's like, oh my god, Ragna, hi!
Oh my god, Ragna, hi! Ragna, hi, we should play video games, we should hop on Fortnite!
And Ragna's like, fuck you, New. And then New just like has the biggest smile on her face. Chrono Phantasma New. I like this one a lot. I like how she has the little like helmet. I like how she's like kind of taking it off like a mask. Very cool. The way her like, little blade things are kind of fanned out is really cool. Her hair's flowing a lot more. Yeah, this is good. This for a standing pose, this is insanely good. And it helps that New has a lot to like work with. Definitely A tier. Right here. Seems nice, yeah. CF Bang would probably be beneath. Yeah, this looks right. Very good. Coloring's amazing as always too. Like the specific shades of blue that they use. I like how they sort of de-emphasize some of the blades by like making them darker. And you're supposed to kind of look like New herself. It's very nice. I like the glowing bits on her like body. Like she has them on her shoulders and then her hips and then her knees. Very cool. Very cool stuff. I just closed it. I think I might take like a small break after this because my vocal cords are almost already fucking dying. But we'll see. New from Central Fiction. I think this is also really good. I like how she's like kind of like got her arms all moving around. I think this is a very New 13 pose. Her little ponytail is... I would have done more with her ponytail, but it's good. I like how her blades are fanned out once more. This is very nice. Coloring's amazing as always too. Yeah, it's good. Very good. I'd say this is also A tier. I don't know. I like the Chrono Phantasma New like holding her mask or her like helmet out like a mask and she's kind of looking at us. Like I think that's cooler. I think that's a bit cooler. Now I just have to find... Here we go. Yeah. Let me go back to CF New. I'm skipping all over the place. CF New. Very good overall. I like how she's got a little frown going on. The eye. I think if they made the eye glow, it would have been awesome. But her other parts in her body still glow. Not nearly to the extent that they did in Chrono Phantasma, but they glow. It's good. It's very good. Not much else needs to be said. It's good. It's at A tier. Very good. Her cross tag battle render. Let's see. So we have the gradients from the gradient that's just everywhere on these BB tag renders. She has a bit of a blue on her this time. I like this pose a lot. I especially love the little claws on her hand. I should have pointed this out really, but I love like the claws that the Murakami units like have on their little fingernails. I think that's so sick. She looks appropriately violent. She looks kind of angry. She looks very powerful, like she has her arms kind of out to her side as if she's like, yeah, I'm the shit. Ragna's gonna be mine tonight, baby. Ponytail. I like the way the ponytail flows, actually, the more I look at it. The way the blades are kind of fanned out to each of her sides, this is very nice. Pose overall. Yeah, this is good. This is extremely good. I've always been fond of this particular render. I would say this is A tier. Also. I would put it up with Tag Noel. Maybe above Chrono Phantasma Lychee. Yeah. Yeah, this looks right. Again, I'm gonna change things around a lot just because it is how it is. But I'm gonna go take a break really quickly. And then I'll come back soon. I just need to rest my vocal cords for a minute. Okay, we're finally back. I just decided to take a little vocal rest, do some other things. We are back at this tier list, baby. Actually very excited to do all these other characters now. We're done with the Calamity Trigger cast, so we can head into all the people introduced in Continuum Shift, and then Chrono Phantasma, and then CF, and then, yeah. So we are on to Hazama now. So, on the BlazBlue wiki, there's a bunch of different variants for, like, certain characters like Hazama and Platinum. where their eyes are slightly different. We're not gonna do those. We're just gonna do the default renders of all the characters, just because those differences are just so small and minute, they just don't even really matter in the grand scheme of things. Okay. Whoa! There we go. Hazama. Somehow, one of, like, 5 characters that everybody in the BlazBlue fandom, like, simps over. I've met, like, so many people that, like, thirst for this guy. I don't know why. They just do. But, you know, looking at it, right, looking at the Continuum Shift art for Hazama, it's very nice. He's kind of, what's the word? He's Hazama looking. You know, he's got that sort of like posture that Hazama would have. He's got, you know, he's curling the knife between his fingers. He's got his other hand in the pocket, which has the chain next to it. His eyes are generally obscured by his hat when they're not being shown, and that works. You know, Hazama's eyes typically aren't shown to people unless if he's like Terami or if he's like saying some insane things. I like it. It's a good render. He's just standing there, but it's a good render. It works. I think it has a bit of extra aura in comparison to other standing renders, so he's gonna go pretty comfortably in A tier. Yeah. He's comfortably in A tier. Alright, Chrono Phantasma. Hazama. I like this too. I like that you can actually see his eyes this time, where it's like, they're like kind of closed. That's an important detail of Hazama's character design. He's got one arm out, he's holding the knife. I mean, it works. It works. Excuse the barking in the background. My dog is causing trouble. She actually never causes trouble. She's good. But in the case of Hazama, in Chrono Phantasma, I would have done more with his little cape thing. I would have made it a lot more flowy, but I get it. It's probably more realistic for it to look like this. His hands in his pocket again. You know, it's not a better render than the last one overall. Like, render art, character select portrait art thing. Yeah. I wouldn't say it's better overall. I need to like. I wouldn't say it's better overall, but I do like it. I do at least like it, you know. It's B tier. Yeah, it can. Yeah, that seems right. There's not really a lot There's not really a whole lot going on with this one. Coloring's always really nice though. Just isn't as shown off when it's when Hazama's character design just primarily composed of black. The Continuum Shift. Oh wow. Oh yeah, there are a lot fewer. This one I really like. A lot of Hazama's like renders are him just kind of standing there, but this one in particular is really nice. I love the way that his coat like flows behind him. I think that's really cool. He's got one leg out in front of the other. Yeah, that's a very Hazama pose for him to have. He has a little smile. Yeah, I like this one. I like this one a lot. I will put this in A tier, above his Continuum Shift art. It's very nice. It looks amazing. The coloring makes it look appealing. I like how you can actually see his little eye, how it kind of curls up. He looks happy, but like, you know there's something wrong with him. I think that smile also kind of helps sell the idea like, oh, there might be something wrong with this guy. But he's got the knife, he's got it between his fingers, which, yeah, that's cool. That's a lot cooler. I like how he holds it by the blade. Hand in his pocket, chains flowing. Yeah, I love all kinds of flowing stuff. Makes it very interesting and appealing. Yeah, that's good. Oh, wait. No, we have to get his BB tag render. This one in particular, I really like. I like this one in particular. I think some of BB tag's, like, best, like, aspects about it is definitely the posing. The posing for these characters is really good in BB tag's art. I don't know who drew all of these, but I like Hazuma's little face. If it were up to me, I would have kept one of his eyes shut, because for a majority of like BlazBlue's story, like you just see this guy with his eyes closed all the time. So I wouldn't have his eyes like casually kind of out like that, but I mean, it's nice though. He holds his hat. He looks very proper. Holds the knife between his hands. Aura farming with the knife. Very nice. Coat's flowing everywhere. Legs are doing something interesting. He's not just standing there. Yeah. Honestly, I think this might be Hazuma's best render. I would put it... I'd actually put it pretty high up. I like that. Yeah, I like that. Do I want to move Noelle at all? I don't really feel like it. It's just my bias for her speaking. Platinum. Okay. Sure. Platinum the Trinity. Oh, boy. Well, the Continuum Shift art puts her in an interesting pose. You know, she's kind of like, it emphasizes the difference in height between, like, Platinum herself, and she's, like, kind of small, baby thing, and then her giant-ass wand. Yeah, Muchorin's pretty big in comparison to her. I like that. Her hair flows, it's very cool. Yeah. This is pretty neat, actually. I like the coloring on it, too. It's bright and colorful. I think CS's, like, vibrant nature really helps with Platinum's character design, considering that she's meant to be a magical girl. I think it works. It works very well. She has that kind of innocent look in her eyes, which is very deceiving, low-key. Luna's a little bastard. But it's a good render. I would put it... I think just kind of for the aforementioned, like, elements that help her character design, I'd say it's A. Yeah, it's good. Platinum. Oh my goodness. Now this is awesome. This is actually really awesome. Yeah, she's holding Muchorin behind her. It's kind of like got that line of motion right here where she's kind of like, I don't know what she's doing. I don't know what I would call this, but she's kind of like leaning forwards. You know, looks like she's having a good old time. That's really adorable, actually. That little smile on her face. Yeah. Hair flow's really cool. Yeah. This is pretty neat, actually. I'd say this is already better. Better. A lot better. I would put this... Why is CS Carl this high? I'm gonna go put him down here. I'm gonna put CS Carl down there, yeah. Platinum can hang out with Jin. And New. Yeah. It's a good render overall. Mori's coloring style in Chrono Phantasma really helps this character design a lot too. And bright and colorful as she should be. CF. This is a Central Fiction render where I actually like the coloring less than most of the other ones. I get the intention, she's kind of like running. She's got her little wand. Again, with like the wah face. Like the innocent looking thing. Okay. Yeah, looks like Platinum, magical girl. You don't really do much with her hair. Yeah. It's like B tier. Not really much I need to say. It's just kind of, yeah. Yeah, it's whatever. Also, the face looks kind of weird to me. I don't know why. There we go. BB Tag Platinum. This one's super cool. If only the shading wasn't so harsh. I love the little pose that she does. She looks like she's jumping in the air. Like a little... How do I even call it? I don't know. The way her hair flows. Yeah, this is great. This is great stuff. She looks like she's like jumping in the air, like doing like a little like victory pose, like a little Super Mario type thing. You know, that same kind of whimsiness where it's like, yeah, this is great stuff. I just wish the shading wasn't show. I wish the shading wasn't so hot. Guys, I'm tired. I'm gonna stutter and have like weird vocal things happening. The pink gradients are nice though. I like the pink gradients, it helps. I just wish the shading wasn't so harsh on this. Especially like on the hair. Yeah, it's just mostly on the hair. I think the BB tag like harsh shading with like darker, like pretty much just black. Like, it's unique for the art style of the game, and I get what like unified style it tries to go for with the character select portraits. It's easier if you just like look at all of them, even if you just look at like just look at all the BB tag portraits and just kind of be like, oh yeah, they're all made to look like they're in the same style. But yeah, it's nice. She does a little jumping pose. Little jumping pose. I had the bell. Can't believe I didn't notice the bell beforehand. It's good. It's good. I have to say it's good. I just wish the shading wasn't so harsh. I think if not for that, it would be like peak render. Yeah, A tier is pretty reasonable. I like it more than her Continuum Shift. I actually would put it right in here-ish. Yeah, it looks about right. Oh yeah, we're on to like one of the best characters ever. Let me go find Lambda. One of the best characters ever. Lambda 11. Oh my goodness. I love Lambda so much. I think this... I like... This pose is weird. This pose is weird. I don't know why she's like doing this. Like, she's doing a weird thing with her fingers almost, like... She like... Is that supposed to be like 2 fingers, or is she like flipping like someone off? Why is Lambda flipping somebody off? You can't do that, Lambda. That's mean. But it's a good pose. It's a cool pose. I don't know why she's doing this pose in particular, but it's sick. Colors work really well on her. Yeah. It's a bit of a weird... I still think the pose is kind of weird. I'm not sure what she's doing. I mean, I know she's like standing on one leg and holding the other one up, but I'm not sure for what reason. I don't even see her other arm anywhere. But it's interesting. I'll put it in A tier. We get to have one of the most peakest renders of all time, though. This one is absolutely beautiful. I love how the little, like the mechanical parts are, like, disassembled and, like, floating over her. She's, like, simultaneously in her armor and, like, not in her armor. Like, this is the coolest shit ever. This is some of the coolest shit ever. I can't even lie. Like, the way she's, like, floating. Like, she's kind of looking like, dang. You know, like, holy shit, man. The floating cape and whatnot. This is, like, her little ponytail thing. Look at the machinery, like, or not machinery. Well, I mean, it is, but look at the armor, like, disassembling, like, off of her. Or, like, building onto her. I don't know what this is, but this is the coolest thing ever. Yeah, easy S tier. Easy S tier. I actually like it more than CP Ragna. Yeah, that works. And then Central Fiction Lambda. Again, why is what pose is this? She's like flying? This is weird. It's not bad, but it's like, what is this supposed to be? She's like trying to be like supersonic. You know, with her arms out behind her and flying and all. Ponytail like flows around though. That's nice. I like how the blades are fanned out. It's a little bit uniform in a way that I think is bleh, but it's not bad. I'd say it's B tier. It's definitely more interesting than... Well, actually, I'll put it in A tier. No, B. I never really liked that pose that much, despite how dynamic it is. It's a very dynamic, nice pose, but... I don't know, I just think it looks weird. Coloring's amazing, though. I love the colors. I love the shades of purple and the way that, like, the bodysuit is colored. Yeah, it's very nice. I like the shade of blonde that they use for her hair. It's very good. Alright, Valkenhayn. I actually was looking through all these renders before I recorded this video, because I was making the whole, like, tier list template. And I think Valkenhayn has... I think Valkenhayn's got some really solid renders. I think this one, when I look at it, is a little bit basic, but that's fine. But it's good, you know, he's standing there. He's got one arm behind his back because he's a butler. He's Rachel Alucard's servant. He's not sure what expression on his face it is. I wish we had higher resolution images of the Continuum Shift art, but that's fine. He's got holding his arm up. Yeah, that's cool. Hair. Yeah. Yeah. I'd say that's honestly, it is a bit C tier. It is a bit C tier. Like, it's not bad. It's just not very interesting. The colors are really nice. You know what? I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Really low B. Yeah. This one is... The more I look at it... I don't think I like this one as much. Again, coloring's really nice. Shading's nice. Pose, okay. Not sure what kind of expression he's supposed to have, but it works. Yeah, it works. Also B tier, but maybe slightly higher. Yeah, higher than CF Platinum, actually. Yeah. But we get to this one. CF Valkenhayn. This is a good-ass one. This one's good as fuck, man. Flowing cape thing, I'm a sucker for that. He's doing something interesting in his standing pose. He's not just like standing like this or like this. He's like got one leg out. He looks like he's ready to brawl. He's pulling on his glove. I love when characters pull on their gloves. I love when characters pull on their gloves if they have them. I think that's awesome. His hair flows. It's very nice. He's got an amazing facial. This is actually one of the better faces in CF. Yeah, this is great. This is great stuff. Yeah, easy A tier. Easy A tier. Easy A tier. Very dapper. Very dandy-ism, like Slayer. And we're on to Makoto. Makoto Nanaya. Makoto Nanaya. Fortunately, if we just go back, this is... So, here we have Makoto from CS. Again, back turned to the camera. I don't know why Continuum Shift renders like to do this in particular, but they just do. It's a good pose. You know, she looks like she's about ready to fight. Her face is like, oh. She looks like you kind of like caught her doing something. She's like, I didn't take the cookie out of the cookie jar. But it's interesting, you know. One leg, yeah. It's decent. I like her tail, I like the way it's like painted. I like the way her hair is painted. She has that same sort of thing with like going on, kind of like with Noelle, where she's like, kind of like turning around towards you. It's weird to look at. But it is better than Noelle. It is significantly better than Noelle's. I'd put it above Valkenheim. Alright. Chrono Phantasma Makoto. Wow, okay. Well, I mean, for starters, it's not a horrible pose. Mori, why did you design her like this? Actually, that's such a stupid question. Of course Mori would. Yeah. It's good. It works. Coloring's really nice. I'd say this is much better than her Continuum Shift render. I like it. I would have maybe toned a little bit of things down, but it's good. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. I'll put it in A tier. Yeah, that's about right. Yeah, she looks like she's strong, you know. I think that's kind of what they're supposed to do. Alright. CF Makoto. This one's pretty good, actually. This one's really good, actually. She's got a big old smile on her face, you know, that fits her personality really well. I wish she wasn't so, like, constricted. I wish, like, they made her look more, like, I don't know. The pose... This is the best possible time for this song to play. Yeah, I like the way that, like, everything's colored. Very nice. It's nice. I would have maybe not make it... if it were up to me, I would have made it a little less, like, confined to a specific area. It's good, right? She looks like she's punching. That's kind of the thing that's going on. Like, she looks like she's punching the air, you know? 'Cause she does that. She punches shit. That's, like, what Makoto does. It's good. It's good. It's really good. I like it. I like the way her hair is drawn. I like the colors. I especially love this facial expression. She looks super happy. It makes my day a lot better. Positive vibes, Makoto Nanaya. That's why she's the GOAT. No, like, I'm not joking, by the way. She's really reliable, like, as a character, in the context of that story. Like, yeah. Like, her, Noelle, and Tsubaki have, like, the most organic friendship I've probably seen in a piece of media in a really long time. Yeah, it's great. Great stuff. Easy A tier. Much higher than her... Actually... I'm a little bit biased. I'm a little bit biased when I put her here. Yeah, that's good. This one is so weird. This render is so weird. This pose is so weird. Like, she's got one arm in the air. I mean, maybe the point is that she's supposed to be kind of cheerful and also like punching things. But this one's weird, man. Who the fuck like moves like this? Who moves like this? Like, she's like bending her foot. Like, maybe? I'm trying to like wrap my head around this. Right, because this looks fine, right? It's like, this looks fine, but then she's like bending her left leg. And then she's bending her upper torso. She looks like she's falling. And she's like, fuck yeah, I'm falling. You know? Like, she's like, hell yeah, I'm falling to the ground. I'm gonna do this in style. Accidental aura forming, or something like that. She's got her fist in the air, that's good. There's a little, her fist right here, that's also good. This is for artistic purposes. It's good. It's good, just weird. I don't like it as much. It's good, but I don't like it as much. You can go in B tier. You kind of have the same issue that, yeah. I like the CS render a little bit more. Alright, Tsubaki. Tsubaki Yayoi. Okay, again, another one of those kind of standing here poses. I had no idea she was pointing. I thought she just had this, like, I thought she just had it. It's like, oh, she's pointing though. She's like pointing at the, like, player. I'm not certain how to feel about her arm bending, but that's fine. Her legs, yeah. And I would also put this in B tier. It's got enough interesting things going on, like she's pointing at the player. I think that's kind of cool. Like she's pointing. She's like got her hand out in front of her, and I think that's incredibly interesting. Where I don't like how her arm kind of bends. I think that's weird. Other than that, it's fine. Nothing too crazy. It's good. Colors are nice. I like the way that her eyes are. I like her eyes. Yeah. That's all I really gotta say. Terror me jump scare. Let's see. So this is Tsubaki in Chrono Phantasma. This is after she gets mind controlled by Izanami, I think. This is good. The coloring on this one is also great. I really like the baggy pants that she has. I think that's awesome. You don't see... There's a lot of character design variety in BlazBlue. You don't see, like, anything, like, too crazy. I mean, you see a lot of crazy shit, but, like... You know. I like that there's, like, more, like... conservatively dressed characters. Also, it's nice character design variety. The way that her cape, the way her cape flows. See, I'm tired. My brain does this. She's got a sweet blade. She's got a sweet blade. This is my Jack Black impression. But it's nice. I like the tone of red used for her hair. She looks nice. She looks really nice. She looks a little angry. It's a good pose. Nothing too crazy. I would put it like here maybe. Yeah. It's nice. Central Fiction Tsubaki. I guess she's just the queen of mid renders because this doesn't really do all that much. She's just floating there. I do like the cape flowing. I do like that. I like her hair flowing. She looks nice. She looks very nice, actually. Actually, you know what? For a character, for a pose that's like kind of like basic like this, you know what? I'll put it like I'll put it low A. It's pretty good. I don't like it more than Talconka's, but this one's also very good. And then we got Mu 12 and Relius, and then we're just gonna be like lightning fast from here on out because there's just not that many left. We're almost already done with the majority of them, so that's nice. And then I can edit these clips together and pray to God that DaVinci resolution thing, the editing program that I have, is good. But now we're gonna move on to Mu 12. Controversial character design. Let's see here. I actually like this render a lot. I actually love the CS Mu 12 render. Firstly, I like the way that it kind of vaguely parallels News CS render. We'll get to you in a minute. Yeah. I like how it, like, kind of parallels with, Mu. Or not Mu. I like how Mu's render, kind of, like, is the opposite of New 13's. Considering that New was the sort of boss of Calamity Trigger, and Mu 12 is kind of like the main boss of like Continuum Shift. I think it works. I think it works very well to have these two characters in particular kind of mirror each other, especially since they're both, you know, not wearing their Murakumo. Oh my god, I'm like stumbling on my words. I need to slow down. I like how Mu and New don't have their Murakumo armor on, but then Lambda does. I think that like helps them sort of separate each other, because I think Lambda's kind of different from the both of them. She's kind of a prototype. Okay, let's see here. So I like how Lambda, Mu, and like New are all like kind of distinct from one another. Or no. What I'm trying to say is, I like how Mu and New, why do they sound so similar? I like how New 13 and Mu 12 are both, like, kind of paralleled to each other, because it makes thematic sense in the context of, like, BlazBlue's narrative. And I also like how Lambda is kind of like distinct in that she's like the only one wearing her Murakumo unit armor, while Mu, I promise I'm competent. I like how Mu and New, the point is they don't have their Murakumo on, and they're both mirroring each other's poses. That's what I wanted to say. And I like the coloring on this. I actually do like Mu 12 in her regular outfit. It's very nice. I like the way they colored her eyes. That's very appropriate. I just love Mu 12's design in general. Like, I can't even lie, like, it's a good design, in my opinion. I like it. Big sword, looks awesome. Honestly, it is definitely, I'm very biased. I'm horrifically biased. So I'm gonna put this, like, in A tier. And I'm gonna put it next right here. One, because that is the only Mu 12 render where she has her regular design, and also I just like the way it's colored. I like everything else about it. It looks great. Yes, this looks good. Like, everything about this is great. I like the way her cape flows. I like her pose. It's good. It looks great. I like it. We're moving on. Mu 12 and Chrono Phantasma. What happened here? Actually, it's a good render. I like this art a lot. If I just zoom up here, it's good, right? I like this a lot. I like the way that her hair's drawn. I like how they I like how Mu12's hair is just in general. Like, it's really weird and, like, not human-looking hair, but it looks good. Yeah. The way her blades are surrounded her... Wow, I was not like this 2 hours ago. In reference to, my mannerisms of speaking, because I'm stuttering and stammering a lot more. But I like this design. I like this art. Very mecha. The blades kind of surrounding her, that's awesome. It's actually a lot more unique than most Murakumo unit renders. I'm not entering the new confusion syllables again. Not right now. Not this time. And then... Oh, wait. Yeah, I still have to get this. I like this pose. I think it's, like, got that same sort of thing from, like, Continuum Shift, but it looks a lot more realistic this time. It looks like... It makes a lot more sense this time. Like, yeah, she could conceivably, like, turn around at you like that, you know? It's an A tier. It's an A tier for sure. I'm biased, so I'm going to put it up here. I'm biased, so I'm gonna put it right there, yeah. Yeah. Very nice. And then, this is the absolute worst render I've ever seen. Actually, no, it's alright. I like the way her, like, fan blade things are, like, fanned. Here I am again. I'll never escape the pain. The only thing faster than light is darkness, because it's the absence of light. The way her, like, blades are fanned out, very nice. I like that a lot. Her hair, actually, this is not the worst thing I've ever seen. This is good. Her hair, drawn very nicely. The way her eyes are colored, very nice. Good facial expression. It's a good pose overall. I feel like her arm blade is kind of, like, obscuring her hand a little. You don't see her other arm. It's kind of just disappears into the rest of her body. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's not the best, but it's fine. I would put it in, like, a B tier, maybe? I'd put it with Lambda, if I'm being honest. Like, it's not the worst thing. No, actually, I'll put it lower. I think. Yeah, that looks about right. Or, well, no. It feels so, like, I just feel biased whenever I, like, put Mu12 or, like, Noelle, like, higher, because it's like, yeah, I like the character a lot. We'll get to you in just a minute, Mr. Naoto Kurogane. Might have to turn this down a bit. But we're on the Relius Kloba. Radio Suit Kloba. And I must say, I think all of Relius's renders are good. It's just that they all have different variations of the same pose. Like, here's Relius standing here with Ignis. He's got his hand out. Oh boy, I wonder what the next one will be. Here's Relius again, standing there with his hand out. Hey look, this time he's got two hands out. That means it's double the fun. Fun for the whole family, because that's all you have left is two people in your family. You and Carl, you piece of shit. But yeah, that's besides the point. Sorry, I just needed to get up for a minute. It's good. I mean, this one I could just kind of get out pretty quickly. Like, obvious, like, I could sit here and be like, oh, well, I like the coloring on this one more, or I like this one, or this one. But it's like, they're just all the same thing. Look at Ignis! Look at Ignis between these two! She's doing the same thing! None of these are bad. None of these are bad. She's like, none of these are bad. I think this is probably the best one. But I think the Continuum Shift one is the best. But, like, these two, they're both good. None of them are bad. None of them are bad. It's just like, why are you doing the same thing again and again? Relius, this is the 5th time you've showed us this pose in class, you know? Like, but I will put CS Relius in A because I really do like the pose. I do like it a lot. You could go in A tier also. It's not bad. It's just like, it's got aura. I forgot. I'm just reordering these. Yeah, this looks right. This looks right. Yeah, we're just gonna skip over Relius completely. Honestly, there's not even really much that's worth talking about. Other than, like, the obvious things, like, oh yeah, Chrono Phantasma coloring's nice. CF coloring is also nice. Yuki Kato's art style is really nice. I will say, CF Relius, I do like how he has both hands out. I think that's cool. But the problem is this, like, in all of his renders, he's smiling, he's got a hand out, he's got a cape around him. Ignis is off to the side. Like, why is Ignis? Oh well, I guess she's got like her other leg out and Chrono Phantasma, but like this is still the same thing, man. This is the same thing. It's the same exact thing. I keep like leaving it out of frame, but this is the exact same thing. Not the exact same thing. Like a toothpick changes everything in terms of posing. I hate that, but I mean, otherwise it looks good. You know, I like all of these. You know. You know what? I think I should just put them all together. I think I'll put Relius CF just because he has the most interesting pose. Yeah, you know what? I'll just leave. Yeah, I'll leave it like this. Actually, I do like CS Relius a lot. All right, Chrono Phantasma as real. We're finally on to new characters, and this thing is just gonna go lightning fast. As my boy, or not boy, but man, because this is the ultimate man competition where it's a man inside of another man. That's actual dialogue from the game. Don't quote me, quote the game. This is good. He's not... It's fine. It's serviceable. He's just standing there. Doesn't really do much to show his, like, absolute insanity. He's just sitting there, you know? He's like, yeah, you should come at me. Yo, he's got a smirk going on. It's whatever. It's like... It's B tier. I'll put it... I'm gonna move up CT Noel a bit, though. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. And then... CF Asriel. I love this render. I love the way his, like, jacket is, like, flowing in the air. He's got his arms out. He's smiling. Look at this man's goofy ass smile, dude. He looks like he's about to have, like, the greatest fight of his life, dude. This is an A tier. This is an A tier. This is A tier. I don't know where I'm gonna put it, but it's A tier somewhere. It's probably my voice is probably cracked like 15 times while making this. It's gonna go up here. Probably. I love the posing on this guy. It's great. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. Like, it looks great. That's all I gotta say. It's good. It's great. I love it. The coloring's great. I love the shades of purple that's used. I love the inside of the coat. I love the gradients on his face. I love his smirk. I love a lot. I love the way that his little leg coat is like kind of open. That's cool. The way his sleeves are flowing. Yeah, this is good stuff. The way his hair also kind of flows. Yeah, this is good. This is good. And then we're about to find like the bootleg LeBron James version of this, because this is okay, this isn't bad, but like this feels like, you know, the one like LeBron James meme where it's like him in the gym and he's like going, he's like dancing to a song, I think. Like compare this to that. Like this is like LeBron James, and then this is just some random guy on like TikTok. His mouth is open, which I think is nice. I like the way his teeth are like kind of individually separated. He looks appropriately insane. He's jacked again, you know. I mean, you would be. His cape, or not cape, but his jacket cape thing. What the hell? I'm just now noticing this. This is weird. But it looks nice. That's all I gotta say. It's nice. His hands are out, you know. Dollar store version of the CF render, if I'm being honest. Harsh lighting works on him really well, though. I like, Tag's really harsh lighting works on this guy pretty well. I'd say that's low A tier. Low A tier. And then bullet. Like bullets. There you go. Okay. I like this pose. It's sort of basic, but it works. Her facial expression. She's serious. That's good. I like her weird belt tail thing. That's cool. I like how that flows around. I like this render. That's definitely butt floss. Yeah, it's good. It's good. Honestly, I like the coloring again. I like the I like the gold here. This is very nice. The way her hair is done. I like her eyes a lot for some reason. I like the way her eyes are colored a lot. That's very nice. Very serious expression on her face. Kind of just one of those I'm just standing here renders, but I like how she holds up her big old gauntlet. It's very nice. Yeah. It's nothing too crazy, though. I'd say it's still maybe like... It's like high B, I feel. Like, it's around there. Anyways, CF Bullet. Oh no. Okay, this is actually, to be fair, this is a lot more of a dynamic pose. And I do like the pose of this one a lot better. But... I'm not certain how to feel about her face. Or the expression that she's making. It makes sense, right? It makes sense. But, I don't know, the way it looks in this particular style is... something doesn't seem right. But, you know, it's a much more dynamic pose. Probably more closer to, like, how she is in her idol stance, because she's kind of, like, hunched over like this, and her legs are kind of, like, spread out. Yeah, it's good. I do like the coloring on this a lot, though. Again, just kind of... Yeah, it's good. Her weird tail thing does like a little zigzag. It's like kind of like a Pikachu kind of thing. It looks good. It looks good. That's all I really have to say. There's nothing really too much to say about Bullet in Central Fiction. I'd probably put the... I'll just keep her in here. Yeah, that seems about right. It's better. It's like more dynamic than her like Chrono Phantasma render, but it just doesn't there's a couple of things that make it feel weird to me. Anyways, we got one of the best characters ever, Celica A. Mercury. Yippee. Oh my goodness, man. Look at how happy she looks. Yeah, this is great. I like how they're kind of like grouped together, I like how she's kind of grouped together with Minerva. Minerva's protecting her. Minerva's little plug hair thing is kind of like moving away. That's nice. Celica's little cape is flowing. Yeah, this is dope. This is great. This is great stuff. Like Celica's literally just in between like Minerva's legs. Yeah, this is really like cool, like compositionally. I think it's for that reason it goes in A tier. Yeah, it goes right here, about. It's great. Central Fiction. Celica. I can't believe I forgot her name. Again, she's kind of just chilling between Minerva's legs, for the most part. At least that's kind of what it looks like. She's kind of bent over. She's doing a girl pose. Yeah, a standard girl pose. You know, one leg in front of the other, kind of leaning over, smiling, has one arm kind of upward. I think her other arm is like obscured by the cape. It's good. Yeah. Minerva's probably the more interesting part here. She's just, yeah. She has an arm around Celica, very protective. Same with up here, also kind of looks protective. Yeah, this is good. Again, the plug hair thing moves about. That's very awesome. I like the way Celica's little cape also like falls onto her, if that makes sense. Like, I like the way it looks. This is what a cape would look like if she was standing like that. And obviously the coloring's great. I like how Celica's eyes are colored. Very nice. she looks so happy. Love that. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff overall. Also A tier. It's sort of that Relius thing where it's like, it's kind of the same thing, but like, I forgive it more because it's Celica. Oh, okay, this one's awesome. This one's awesome. First of all, Celica looks super happy. She's reaching her arm out towards you. She's very, like, inviting. She's like, hey, come here, the water's fine, you know. Kind of traditional girl pose. Minerva's kind of hugging her as if to, like, protect her. Be like, alright, Celica, don't get, like, lost or something. Yeah. Fist, it's gonna beat your ass if you do anything too crazy. Plug's just kind of, like, flying away. That's a little disappointing, but I mean, it's whatever. Other arms kind of protecting her. Yeah, it's good. It's good. I wouldn't say... I'd say it's also A tier. I'd say all the Celicas, like, together are just A tier. Yeah. Yeah, they're all good together. Good shit. It's now time for Amane. Not this one. This one. Amane... I do like this. I do like this pose for him. He's got one arm up with the ribbon kind of like going around his arm. It's very nice. Very flamboyant, feminine. He's got like his wrist kind of like sitting on his hip with like the back of his hand there also. Very nice. His legs are very slightly pointed inward. That's good. That fits him really well. Honestly, this works. It's nothing too crazy though. I'll put it with bullet. Again, it's nothing like super like special, but it's good. It works. It communicates the character well enough. This one's awesome. This render is awesome. There's so much like flowing stuff. He's in a much more dynamic pose. That's also very like feminine dancer looking. Yeah, it looks great, honestly. Wait, his hair flows, all the little ribbons and shit. The drill. Yeah, it's good stuff. Really good stuff. I like the way this is colored too. This works, yeah. I'd say that's good. Also A tier. I would put this in A tier. I wouldn't put it above Moon 12. Yeah, this feels more comfortable to put him there. Okay. Then we got Izuyoi. Izuyoi. We got this here. Izuyoi. Gotta make sure you can see it. Some of these might get a little bit cropped, but I like this. I like this render a lot. The way she holds out the sword, it's kind of like behind her. I think this is the zero type Izuyoi. And she uses that and transforms it to Izuyoi. Yeah, this looks nice. The glowing, I like the glow of the zero type. Yeah, it's good. A lot of these like later Chrono Phantasma renders kind of have the same thing where it's like they're all just standing there, you know, not really doing anything too crazy. Not bad though. I mean, it works. It's for a practical purpose, and like when you're selecting a character, you would ideally probably want like oh okay, they look kind of like this, or at least something to like show off their personality. But and these do that pretty well, but it's nowhere near my favorite thing. It's a solid B tier, I feel. It's angrier Tsubaki. Actually, where did I put her regular Chrono Phantasma render? Because I'd probably put it around there. Yeah. I put it like above. I put it above Bang, if I'm being honest. It looks nice. And Noelle. It looks really nice. Izuyoi. This is a much more dynamic looking pose. The eyes look great. Not so sure about the mouth. But I like this pose a lot. She's holding it out. She's like, she looks like she's kind of getting ready to fight or something. I like that. The way her waistcoat kind of goes around her, that's good. I wish the zero type had a bit more of a glow to it, but I get why there isn't. It's good. It's kind of like that same sort of thing with CF Makoto. I should probably move Makoto down, shouldn't I? Yeah, I'll put her with Lychee. And then I would put Izuyoi with Makoto. Yeah, that looks good. And then BB tag Izuyoi. Okay. As opposed, this is probably my favorite. This is my favorite. Why does this happen? This is the second time we've had like a theme related to a character on this list play. It's shocking because it's not, I'm trying not to limit it to just BlazBlue music. Yeah, this works. I like this a lot. The anatomy's nice. The harsh lighting works pretty well. It looks good. She's holding her arm out with the zero type. It's very nice. She's in... Yeah. I like this pose a lot. Yeah. Line of motion, very good. The waistcoat kind of flowing. Yeah, this is good. This is really good. A tier. Easy. Below Celica. Now we gotta go to the world's worst gooner ever, Kagura Mutsuki. Jesus Christ. Okay, this one's good. This one's kind of good, though. It's got that Chrono Phantasma coloring, of course. The way his hair is drawn is really cool. He's got that shit-eating grin. Yeah, that's Kagura. I like the way his sword's drawn. His cape is floating. Yeah, this is good. This is an easy A tier. Low A, I would say, but it's good. It's aesthetically pleasing. This one is a little bit cooler. I like how he has, well, his shit-eating grin got turned into a smirk, but he's still very confident himself. His arms kind of posted upward, very cool. And then he's holding this giant-ass sword with his other hand, very cool. I like how the tape flows off the sword, very cool. His cape flows, yeah, this is good. This is better. This is better than his Chrono Phantasma render. I'd put it around here. It's good. It's really good. Yeah. Kokonoe. Alright, Kokonoe. Again, another, like, kind of like, this character's just kind of standing here, but I get why they do it. I don't, like, need them to be doing crazy shit all the time. Sometimes you just need them in, like a normal, regular pose. Some of the better ones up here are kind of pretty normal poses, but... she's got a hand on her hip, yeah. Very Kokonoe. Yeah. I would put this in... Well, actually, the coloring's nice. Waistcoat flows, very nice. Her sleeves, yeah. Her hair kind of flows. Her tails, yeah. Yeah. The way her eyes are colored is really good. Good facial expression. Yeah. A tier. Probably. Probably go up here. Yeah. This one I find interesting. This one's a lot more interesting. She's sitting on, like, some kind of device. Is her sandal, like, going off of her foot? That is crazy work, I can't lie. Yeah, this is good. This is good Kokonoe art. Her hair flows, good. Her tails are on display, good. She has her lab coat that's kind of like flowing off the machine that she's sitting on. This is good. This is very good. This is like, honestly, high A tier, maybe low S. One of the better ones. I would say her anatomy is a little bit weird, but other than that, like, it's compositionally very interesting. And it reflects her nature as a scientist because she's just sitting on a machine. She's got her little lollipop on her at all times. She's got that little, like, grumpy cat expression of, like, leave me the fuck alone or I will bite you. Yeah, it looks good. Very good. Good shit. Alright, we are on to Terumi. Finally, Yuki Terumi. Both of these are pretty good. I'll just say that right now. Both these renders are pretty good. In particular, when it comes to the Chrono Phantasma render, I like how parts of his body are, like, kind of infected by, like, his green spiritual form. Like, you see that with his eyes, too. This is great. This is great shit. He's got 2 knives. So that means he's, like, he's, like, cooler than Hazma. You know, his big, like, coat is flowing. His hood's on, only obscuring, like, not really obscuring his eye. He's got a shitty grin. Yeah, this is Yuki Terumi. The bagginess of his sleeves. Yeah. His shirt's a lot more unkempt than Hazma's, which makes sense. The coloring is especially nice around, like, this area. You see a very nice, like, lots of depth, in, like, his coat. see his chest. That's nice. His nose. His nose is very defined. That shit-eating grin is really good. Yeah. Yeah, this is a good Terumi render. This is a very good one. This is A tier. It's not quite S tier, but it borders on S tier. I'd put it with CF Kokonoe, because it's awesome. And then we've got the classic, dude. We've got the classic, man. This is honestly peak. What? This is peak shit-eating energy. Look at this grin. Look at how, like, his face is obscured, save for, like, a singular, like, triangular eye. Right? Look at the way that he's, like, colored. Look at, like, how, like, this snake is, like the snake energy thing is, like, going around him. I'm assuming this is, like, 4-seater or, like, Ouroboros. It is a little bit more of a basic pose, but it works, right? He's front-facing. He's looking directly at you, smirking. Like, you kind of know this guy's whole dude. He's got his hands in his pockets, his shoulders are kind of up, like he's shrugging. He's like, I don't know what the fuck you're doing, you know? It looks good. Like, it looks good. Very good stuff. Good stuff. I'm tempted to put this in S, just because of it just communicates him perfectly. Even though it's a pretty basic pose. Ooh. Oh, the hatching, yeah. I think all the CF characters have a lot of like hatching on them. That's really nice. I'll put this in like it's borderline S. It's borderline S. Chrono Phantasma Bang has been conquered. Alright. So now we got S, Jubei, Izanami, Naoto, Mai, you know what, since there's just one of this guy, we'll just go to Kohaku. Or not Kohaku, but Hibiki. We'll just go to Hibiki. It's fine. Actually, this is pretty cool. He's got like a weird pattern behind him that's like multicolored, that's nice. His little shoulder cape thing is all around. He's carrying one of his Attack on Titan blades. He's kind of like covering his mouth up like he's a ninja. It looks good. It looks good. It's an A tier. Honestly, I should get rid of the D tier. There's not even really a singular horrible render. Like right here, maybe. Yeah. Oh, actually, I have an idea. Hold that thought. S is render in Central Fiction. Let's see. So, she's holding the big sword. Her dress is really poofy. It's a good pose. Kinda got that... Oh, actually, this is pretty decent. Never mind. It's okay. I like the coloring on it, though. Very well colored. I like the... Oh, I like how the line art is, like... Yeah, this looks good. This looks good. That's all I really have to say. There's nothing really to say here. There's nothing I really have to say here. Oh, her little Ahoge is really cool looking. Yeah, that's cool. Other than that, it's kind of whatever. It's B tier. There might not actually be a D tier render at all, so we're just gonna delete this entire row. I'll move CF Noelle up a bit. Or, not CF, CS. CS Noelle can go up a little bit. She can hang out with Makoto. I like hers a little bit more. You know. Between these two. Yeah, that's good. And then we are on to BB Tag S. Already, BB Tag trademark of interesting pose. She's kind of leaning forward a bit. one foot in front of the other. Emphasizing giant ass sword and tiny little lady. Her mouth's kind of shut, eyes are big. Yeah. This is good. This is good. Her dress, very poofy. I like the emphasis on the poofiness in her dress. A hoge, yeah. This is us. Yep, that's definitely us. Not much I really need to say there. It's good. Probably better than her CF render. I think I just stopped ordering these after like a certain point because we're at like 100 something of these. Like this is gonna be like a 2 hour and something minute long video. I just know it. Anyway, Jubei. CF Jubei. Okay, let's see here. I like this a lot. I like this a lot. Him carrying Musashi in his mouth and with his tail is very creative. I love that. He's jumping kind of like a cat would. He's got his arms out with the claws. Yeah, this is good. This is good, man. This is good. This is probably... You know what? I think this might go in us, just for that alone. That's really creative. Like, making him, like, hold it with his two tails, and then, like, holding the other sword with his mouth. He's jumping around, his coat's, like, flowing. He's got his claws out. It's a very interesting piece. I love that. This is okay. I get the intention here, also. And this is good. It's just not as good as the CF one. Harsh lighting kind of works on Jubei better than I thought it would. Yeah, it works. It's Jubei. He jumps around. I like how the tails are kind of like filling that empty space. Yeah. Honestly, this is A. I'd put it with like CF, or not CF, Tag, Noelle, and Chrono Phantasma Lychee around there. Alright, we're on to the characters with like a singular render, so... Izanami, you've only ever been in Central Fiction, have you? I guess we'll just hyper-fixate on this one. We're gonna give this one a bit more of a thorough analysis. So, already, she's standing on one foot. That's kind of bent downward. She's got one leg kind of held up. She's doing a kind of a pose. Her arm cloth things are flowing everywhere. Her hair is kind of fanned out. The perspective with her little ring in front of her, or not little ring, it's a big ass ring, but with the perspective with her ring in front of her is pretty cool. I like that a lot. Putting emphasis and more color on like the ones that are closest to the viewer. I love that. I think Izanami could have like stood to have more of a devious like facial expression, but it's good. It works here too. Yeah. This is fitting for her. This works really well. I think the ring makes the like whole thing really interesting. Her hair flowing. Yeah, this is probably a high A. Almost borderline S, also kind of with Terumi. Okay, cool. Now to Kurogane. Here we go. We are in the end game. I'm almost free. So we got Naoto. He's just standing here. I like how his Blood Edge powers are coming out from his right hand, which is an open palm. It's like he's channeling his Blood Edge drive. That's very cool. He's also got one of the better faces in the CF renders. Looks like an anime protagonist, good. Looks like he's ready, down to throw hands, fight. It's kind of a standing here pose, but he's also kind of like in a fighting stance. It's good. It's good. I like how this trails behind him. That's very interesting. Yeah, this looks good. Honestly, A tier. High A. High A, personally. It looks nice. I really like it. The coloring is great, obviously. All the praise I give the CF art. I think it's got like hatching somewhere. Yeah, it's got a bunch of hatching. Yeah, it looks nice. BB tag Naoto. A lot more dynamic of a pose, also channeling the Blood Edge energy. He looks like he's kind of jumping somewhere. I like how it's specifically his right arm that does that. It's a very good way to mirror Ragna's whole thing. Since Naoto's like alternate universe Ragna, in a way. I mean, well, no, he just straight up just like is a similar existence to Ragna, just from a different set of possibilities. It looks good. I like it. It looks great. I love it. There's a little blade coming out of there that makes it look nice. Yeah. It's a very nice flow to it. I would also put this in high A. The harsh shading also works pretty well for him, because he's a badass shonen protagonist looking guy. Okay. My Natsume. My Natsume, my Natsume. My. Okay, let's see here. So, she's got the, again, front-facing, very nice. You can see what she looks like. She's got the Gallia Sphera, that's very good. Her hair's flowing, that's very nice. She's got a little salute going on, that's really awesome. She's got a pretty good facial expression, I can't lie, that fits her pretty well. Good pose, kind of a line of action. Yeah. Yeah, this is good. This is really good. There's a lot more personality with, like, Central Fiction's, like, renders of the characters just standing there. I like this a lot. This can definitely go in A tier. Where though? I don't know about that high, but I'd put it like, I don't know. I do like it more than I like a lot of these. I'll put it right here. Actually, I'll put it right there. I'm just gonna reorder some of these. Yeah, this looks good. And then tag my Natsume. Okay, so it's a lot more dynamic of a pose. She's actually using the Gallia Sphera. Hair flowing. Tags harsh lighting and gradients works pretty well on her, I would say. It's not super harsh. She's got the anime girl expression of her with her mouth open. It looks nice. It's fine. It works. It works. It looks good. I must say. It looks good. Not really much else. Else? Am I just making up new words now? Not really much else to say. It's a lot more dynamic of a pose. But I wouldn't say it's better. It's kind of around there though. I'd still say it's very good. 9 CF render. Hold the fuck up. This is another S tier right here. Like the way she's sitting on God, I wish I knew this one's name, but this guy, yeah, one of her like summons. That's awesome. She's just stepping on his head. She's got like fire coming out. Ooh, it's paintbrush looking too. That's so cool. Got her hands out. It's all claw-like. Hand on her hip. Looking like Nine the Phantom. Her cape thing is flowing. That's very nice. I love that a lot. This is a contender for S tier. Easily. One of the best in CF. Probably up here, if I'm being honest. It's so unique. And then they absolutely gutted her in cross tag. She's got the like turning around thing that like Continuum Shift Noelle and Makoto both have. She's got that weird turning around thing. I wouldn't say it's as bad, but it's noticeable. Her cape kind of flows, that's nice. But yeah, dude, this is a lot less cool. This is a lot less cool. It looks like they just wanted to make her look a lot more like sexy. Which, I mean, I get it with a lot of these renders. I feel like a lot of these renders are like, oh yeah, we need to emphasize like certain aspects of like the female cast. And that's fine and all. I mean, I get that. You know. But I don't think this is as cool. I think this is like B tier. It's fine. It's not as cool. I like the smirk that she has though. I like the smile that she has. That's really cool. But other than that, it's not really super amazing. And of course, with the absolute last character that could have possibly been in this tier list, mid. I mean Takehaya Susanoo. I mean mid. I mean Takehaya Susanoo. Mid. I mean Susanoo. Looks cool. Fits him. Very powerful looking. His shoulders are very high up, so it's easy to make kind of like infer sort of like a square shape to them. He's in a fighting pose, which I get it because he's hand to hand. Like Hakumen, who needs Okami to really not that he needs Okami, but it's more like he uses a sword while like Susanoo just kind of like punches shit and then just makes a sword out of thin air sometimes. Oh my gosh, I'm cracking my neck here. It's good though. It's good. This is a good render. I like the emphasis on all the glowing stuff on his black like armor. It's good. I like it a lot. I like the way that some of them like glow like a deeper green, while like the lighter parts are like kind of more of a, I wouldn't say mint green, but like more of a, well, maybe a mint green, but it's like kind of a lighter thing. I like the way, I like how he looks. He looks good. Very good. Good all blah blah. I'm tired. Good all around. I'd put him in A. I'd put him out here. Yeah. And then, okay, I actually do really like this render. So first and foremost, harsh lighting and Susanoo. Yeah, that goes so hard on him. I think it works especially well considering that Susanoo is a very dark character all around. Like, what I mean by that is like his color palette. His color palette, where he's kind of like mostly black and gray and like, you know, not really brightly colored except for the green. I like that his hair was drawn in a really weird way that works really well for him. The glowing bits on him, I wish they would have glown a lot more like on the CF render, but it's still good. The color choices are also nice. I think the purple works a lot better. I think if it were up to me, my ideal like Susanoo would be like kind of the purplish like hues from this render, and then like all the glowing like green shit on this guy, and then just like roll them into one thing. That would be peak Susanoo for me, but unfortunately we don't have that. The lightning on his hands, extremely cool. I love the lightning that they put on him. That's dope. Front facing, again, about the same, honestly. It's about the same. I'd say a little bit lower, just because of not glowing stuff, and that's it. No more. It's all done. This is the final-ish tier list, unless if I want to go back and make some changes, which I'm gonna look in here, and I'm just gonna look if there's any renders in particular I want to like bump up, or I want to like bring down, or... No, I think this is good. I think this is good. I think this is good for now. Yeah, this is good. And in that case, I guess that'll do it. Leave a like and subscribe if you like more content. If not, that's fine too. But in either case, I hope you have a wonderful day and drink water. All right. So there's actually one more that I forgot to mention. It's this character. I don't know who he is, but he looks kind of familiar. I'm not sure what his deal is. He looks rather guilty, I should say. Wow, okay. He looks rather guilty for my liking, but yeah. This is a bit of an interesting render. I think his name is like Soul Bad Guy. Yeah, I think this render is just kind of peak. It's probably the best render ever, I can't lie.